In Jamaica, no two recipes are identical, so this is Microdac's style, okay? If you work at home, you know as well as I do that most of your walking is from your office to the refrigerator. If you're bored, if you're thinking about something, if you're contemplating a project, the tendency is go to the refrigerator, open the door, and help yourself. Unless you have the discipline to eat only healthy food, raiding the refrigerator will only do one thing. It'll just broaden your assets. That's it. As you can see, this soup is not only healthy, hot, and spicy, but it's also very delicious. It's got carrots, it's got chocho, white and yellow yam, onions of course, pumpkin, cabbage. I must caution you though about the Scotch bonnet pepper. If you're not used to spicy food, perhaps you should only use one. Also, if your supermarket does not carry the yam and the pumpkin and the cabbage and the chocho, then you may want to visit your local Caribbean or South American store. I can guarantee you that they will have it there. Come to think of it, if you're not used to spicy food, maybe you should only use half of a Scotch bonnet pepper. I used salted beef in my soup, but you may use any beef you wish, really. As you notice, I used salted beef, but I did not add salt. Totally unnecessary to add salt. I started out with about a tablespoon of oil in the pot, and excuse me, I'm drinking some of this soup even as I talk with you. Anyway, I add some onions and thyme. I like thyme and I like onions. Then I add in the chopped up, the bite-size beef to that, and then I cut up the Scotch bonnet pepper. Now here again, a word of caution. Scotch bonnet pepper is very hot. You may only want to use half of a pepper. I use the whole one because I like the spice. And I add all that into the pot and stir it around. Once the onions are cooked, then I begin to add the rest of the ingredients, such as the carrot, which I cut in bite-sized pieces, the yam, and of course both yams, the yellow yam and the white yam. I peel the yam well, wash it off very well, cut them up in bite-sized pieces, and then place them in with the soup. I might as well tell you right now that the yam and the pumpkin will not survive the soup. The pumpkin will add the color, the beautiful coloring to it, and chances are the yams will dissolve. But this is what it looked like when you first started to make the soup. Excuse me, spicy. I had about a handful of barley to my soup, and I also add about 12 pimento berries to my soup because I like the flavor of the pimento. Once all that is added, of course, and cooked for about 30 minutes or so, then I add my cabbage. After my cabbage has steamed for a while, I mix it well into my pot, and I add enough water to fill the pot. That's exactly right. Add a lot of water to it. And then I add dumplings. In Jamaica they're called spinners. And then I just let it simmer for about an hour, hour and a half. Be sure to cover your pot while it is simmering, okay?